Welcome back to the Box Labs training series. Let's go over the Catalog tab and ordering. Those two tabs are right beside each other. So you can see Catalog and Orders. Let's jump into the Orders one first. So on the Orders tab, basically you're mainly going to be using this for reordering what you sold in a day. So we can filter by RX order management or OTC. If you're using OTC, you're going to click Auto Generate Orders, and that's going to immediately populate what you sold in the specified date range. So you can see up here, we can change this to whatever we want, but typically you're going to leave it as the day of because you just want to reorder what you sold for that day. There's a few options here like excluding products requiring order quantities over 1. We can do based off min-max if we set a min-max in our store, but most people are probably just going to use the auto generate for the date range because it's simple. We have some options to edit the suppliers or other things here, quantities, or the vendor. Again, if we have K&F and McKesson, we can choose between them. Box is always going to automatically select the cheapest option for you. PO number, we can add whatever we want, and then we can submit the order. We can leave this blank and it'll auto-generate one too, but sometimes people like to put like box and then the date or something, just so they can differentiate it in their order queue. Invoices, it's just going to tell me I need to log into McKesson. That's fine. If that comes up, just fill it out because it just means your credentials might have changed. It's going to ask us for a date range. Same thing, we can change that if we want, and we can look through invoices. I believe on our demo store, we don't really have any. That's fine. Normally, it'll show a bunch of invoices here. You can select into one and add it straight to your inventory. And again, inventory management is completely optional in your store. We just provide the options if you want to use it. But if you just want to reorder what you sold and not really worry about that, that's fine too. You can do that right here. We can delete or clear the whole queue. And of course, we can do the exact same thing with RX order management. That's pretty much the only feature that you're going to use on the Orders tab. Let's take a look at the Catalog tab now. On the Catalog tab, we have a few things. We can filter by certain products, like Option Plus. We can select them all. We can add them to groups. We can print labels. And of course, we can manage custom pricing for these groups as well, which I can show you later. We can filter by departments or search specific items. And of course, we can jump into any product from here and edit the product the exact same way we can from the POS screen. So of course, we can change the total price, force a manual plan. We can set a min-max. Everything here can be changed, but the Catalog tab is just your way to search for products. And of course, you could just scan a product on this screen too, and that'll just pull it up immediately. And one cool thing is we can jump between tabs. So if I wanted to print labels for several Advil products and then go out of there and do the same thing for some Tylenol products, our selections are saving. So you can still see that we have selections active, and we can go to actions and actually print these labels. And that'll allow us to make some slight adjustments on the label positioning if needed, and then click print. And of course, we can clear our selection up here too. That's all for the Ordering and Catalog tab. Thanks for watching.